Hello and welcome to this edition of The Market Share. I'm Paul Gifford, Chief Investment Officer at First Source Bank, and joining me today is Pete Cahill, one of our senior portfolio managers. Pete, a couple weeks ago in The Market Share, we talked about what is making America great in reference to a Warren Buffett comment a couple years ago, and part of that is innovation. And I know you have a passion for innovation, so why don't you share some thoughts that we have?
Yeah, so innovation is crucially important for economic growth and development. And to highlight that, let me have you take a look at this first graphic. And this first graphic right here goes back over 2,000 years, and it looks at economic growth over that period of time. And I'll have you notice that up until the 1780s, there really was not a discernible trend in economic output per person. There were good times and bad times, but no trend either upwards or down. Then around 1780, economic output went on a rocket ship ride straight up. And why? Why is this growth occurring? Innovation. Right around the time of the start of this growth was the Industrial Revolution. And then in America, in 1793, the cotton gin was invented, followed up in 1876 by the telephone invented by Alexander Graham Bell that changed how we communicated and how we can communicate over large distances. The light bulb shortly thereafter followed in 1879, changed how we could work throughout the course of the day and night. Wright brothers invented the airplane in 1903. Suddenly we could travel the world much more easily. Henry Ford invented the assembly line, which drove tremendous efficiencies in manufacturing. And then in the world we're living in today, whether it's artificial intelligence or semiconductor chips, technological innovation is really moving forward the innovation or the information-based economy.
Truly a compelling story on why we want to bet on America. Now we know innovation occurs daily, which means there's some investment opportunities that we've been looking at. Why don't you share a couple of those?
Yeah, so one of our top areas right now is healthcare. Healthcare is chock full of innovation. There's opportunities in healthcare with new classes of drugs like the weight loss drugs that we see so much about now. There's new treatment for disease and ailments coming forward each and every day, better testing and diagnostics. So if we say the investment community is getting excited about healthcare, let me put up this next graphic, which will point to a couple things that I think illustrate this case. First, on the left here is the amount of money that is being invested in venture capital funds in the healthcare sector. Venture capital goes where the growth is. You can see clearly that more and more dollars have been going into healthcare-related venture capital. On the right, this looks at what corporate management teams are focused on, and it's the amount of times that a word related to innovation has been mentioned in an earnings conference call. Again, up and to the right. There is so much opportunity with innovation in healthcare because our economy loses roughly 10% per year related to poor health. So the more healthy we get as a whole, the stronger our economic growth is going to be.
Well, we obviously like that, and once again, another reason to bet on America. We know that artificial intelligence is part of this equation, and we've written about it. Everybody's written about artificial intelligence. How might artificial intelligence impact healthcare?
Yeah, thanks. I thought what I'd like to share on your question, Paul, is some insights from one of our investment management partners at AllianceBernstein, who really thinks artificial intelligence is going to have a dramatic impact on healthcare. So if we look at this graphic here, you can see that there's 4 areas where they're foreseeing AI impacting healthcare. The first being research and development. Nearly 1/3 of all future drugs should be developed by AI. They'll come to market faster and cheaper. That's impactful. Second, clinical trials. Maybe that's not something we focus on as individuals, but it's a messy business, getting people enrolled and keeping track of the data. AI is going to tidy that up, make enrollments happen faster. Commercial development will help bring awareness, AI will, to new drugs quicker, again, leading to better health. And then finally, just how we interact with our doctor, the human experience. AI will assist doctors in caring for us better, and that's going to lead to better outcomes. So economic growth, healthcare, AI, innovation, say that touches all the bases.
They do truly tie all in together. Pete, obviously we really appreciate your comments on innovation, particularly the healthcare stuff today. If you like the content of today's video, I encourage you to share that with your friends and family. If you would like to subscribe to the Market Share, you can do so by scanning the QR code at the end of the video. And as always, thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family, and have a great day.